Hey, what's going on guys, Turtywursy here, and welcome back to another Minecraft modding tutorial for version 1.15 or 1.14. In this tutorial we're going to be going over tags, also known as OR dictionary, or at least it used to be known as OR dictionary, but now it's known as tags. So what do tags do? Basically tags, they basically group items, blocks, fluids and entities into their own little groups, and you can utilize these groups basically in recipes. So for example, planks, Minecraft uses the tag for chests and beds, just to name a few, basically, so you can use any plank in the recipe rather than, you know, only using one plank or having like 9 million different recipes for one thing. So tags are extremely useful, and I'm going to be going over how to create your own tags with JSON, how to create your own tags, how to edit a vanilla tag, so add to a vanilla tag. I'm going to show you how you can use tags in code, and that's pretty much all I'm going to show you. I'm going to also cover how you could use it in recipes or loot tables as well. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So first we're going to create our own tag, and it's pretty simple. It's very simple actually. So let's go into source main resources, and if you don't already have it, you'll need a new package called data.tutorialmod. And inside of data.tutorialmod, you're going to want a new package, and you're going to want to call that tags. And inside tags, you can have a new package called blocks, and you can also have a new package called items. And I'm also going to create the packages fluids and also entities, but I'm not going to be showing you those as they're slightly different. I mean, not too much different, but they're slightly different, and I will cover them in the future. So first I'm just going to show you a simple block tag, and then I'll show you items. They're literally the exact same, but I think it's just worth covering both anyways. So first let's go into blocks and create a new untitled text file. In here, there is a tag which you can grab from the description, but I'm just going to type it out because I think that's just it will help you to understand it a bit more. So you're going to want a bracket like that, and then tab in, and the first thing we're going to have is replace. Now this is optional, and it's a true or false, so for now I'm just going to set it as false, and I'll explain it. So this is optional, you don't need this. So it's basically whether or not the contents of this tag should completely replace the contents from different lower priority data packs with the same namespaced ID. So that is me just reading the definition, and it may sound very confusing. So basically what it means, it means whether or not the contents should completely, like, if they should replace the contents from like lower down data packs. So if someone adds a data pack or a mod or a resource pack or whatever that's lower down in priority, whether this should completely replace that, or whether it should append it. So by append I mean add to. So yeah, so when it's false it will be appended, and when it's true it will replace it. And yeah, its default is false, so you don't need to have it. I think it will just help you to remember that it exists if you do have it. So yeah, and the next is just values, and that's actually the last thing, and this is just what goes in the tag. So what you want to go under this tag, that actually needs to be a square bracket though. There you go. and let's just drop that down there. There you go. So I'm just going to have an item from my mod, and I'm going to have a block from my mod and a block from vanilla. So I'm going to have tutorial mod :example underscore block, and I'm also going to have Minecraft :cactus. Okay, and that's actually it. So yeah, and if you just want to add another thing, you just do comma. Oh god, messed that up. Comma, new line, Minecraft I don't know, dirt, for example, and you can just keep going with whatever else you want to add in this tag, but that's all I'm going to add. Just cactus and example block, and we're going to save this in 1.15 source main resources data tutorial mod tags, and this is a block. Now you can name this tag whatever you want, but I would name it relevant to what it is if I were you. So this I'm just going to call test tag block. Test tag block. That's what I'm going to name it, and that needs to have .json. Not .json as in how you would normally spell Jason, it's JSON, just so you know, because some people have messed that up. Oh, and I have messed this up. Actually, there's no caps, because anything in your assets should be lowercase and shouldn't have spaces. So, test tag block. There you go. Just press OK, and obviously that will save it. And there you go. Now I'm actually going to copy this just so I can use it for my items, because it's pretty much the exact same. So if we now go in items, we can create another untitled text file. Basically just paste that in and change that to example underscore item, and we can change this one to tutorial mod test underscore item, and then we could have I don't know, Minecraft apple, just like that, and we can save this to test tag item in 1.15 source main resources data tutorial mod tags items, and .json again, which I forget. There you go, and then we have our two tags like that. Pretty simple. So yeah, now I'm going to show you how to add to a vanilla tag. So this is relatively simple as well. So let's go ahead and do this, shall we? So inside source main resources, we can create a new package, and we can call this data .minecraft tags, and then you can do blocks or items. So I'm just going to do blocks, and I'm not going to do items as well. I don't think that's really necessary. In here I'm just going to have a new untitled text file, and I'm going to copy this one that I already have. It's literally the exact, so this is the anvil one, and this has the anvil, chipped anvil, damaged anvil, and our example block. And literally you just save this in 1.15 source main resources data Minecraft tags blocks, and you need to save this as the same name it is in vanilla. So this is just simply anvil.json, and voila, now that will be part of that tag. Yeah, that's it, and you can do the same for blocks, items, fluids, and entities. So yeah, obviously you could do it for other objects as well if you intended to implement that system yourself, but I'm not really going to go over that because that's quite a bit more complex, and I don't think it really needs any demonstration, and I don't think it needs to be covered. So I am just going to show you the list of vanilla tags.
So let me just grab this. And here's the list of vanilla tags. So this link is in the description, and this just covers the vanilla tags. Obviously, there's loads of them. So yeah, you can add to these, you can modify these, whatever. And yeah, that is that. Next, I'm going to show you how you could use tags in code. So yeah, let's show you that. So I'm just going to create a random class. Okay, and I'm just going to call this test. I'm not even going to follow naming schemes here. Okay, and inside here I'm just going to show you an example of when you might want to use it. So let's do resource location test tag. No, let's do test item tag. Actually, we named it test tag item, so test tag item is equal to a new resource location, and this is going to be our mod ID, so tutorial mod. Or actually, we can hard code that because there's no reason to really soft code that, so you can just do tutorial mod.mod ID. There's literally no reason to soft code that. And then test, what do we name it? Test tag item. And then you can do item. So I'm just going to set this as item init dot what could we do, test item. And then we can do we could do something like boolean. What could we do? Boolean is in tag is equal to item dot is in, and we could do test tag item tags dot what is it, item tags dot get collection get, and then that's going to be test tag item dot contains item. There you go. And then for example you could do if is in tag, then we could do something like I don't know, item dot loads of different things. No, not item dot property, let's not mess with that. You could do loads of different things, is what I'm trying to say. I'm just gonna do set damage. Yeah, set damage. I'll just set the damage to oh heck, I'm just gonna just for getting a stack I'm gonna use get default instance, and damage I'm gonna use 15. And oh, I missed a bracket there. No, I didn't miss a bracket. What have I done wrong? Oh, it needs to be like in a constructor. So public what could we do, like public test. Oh yeah, I'm being stupid. Okay, just tab that in. So this is just an example thing you could do. Obviously this isn't going to do anything because the class isn't being called or anything, but and you wouldn't want to do anything like this anyway. I mean, you might like do this, but you're not going to want to do this. That's just an example thing you could do, really. I mean, you can do a lot. For example, in one of my mods, which I'm not going to say too much about because it's a secret mod, but I check if an item is in a certain tag, and if it's in that tag, then what I do is I basically just I add a tooltip to it with a certain thing. I can't explain that much, but that's basically what I do. And yeah, you know,
But now I'm going to delete this class because obviously that's not real. And the last thing I just want to bring up in this for a minute is the Forge docs, as they have quite the section on tags. So if you look here, this is basically all I just explained. I mean, maybe slightly more in detail or slightly less detail, I'm not entirely sure. But this also goes how to use it in recipes and advancements. So that's just the Minecraft wiki. That's kind of basic Minecraft stuff. I didn't feel like that was worth covering because it's just Minecraft stuff. It's not really modding as such. But there's advancements and there's recipes. Loot tables would be the same. So you're not going to want to use it for a loot table anyways, unless you chose a random item out of a tag. But you'd probably hard code that anyways, so I wouldn't really worry about soft coding something like that. But this link will be in the description as well, so don't worry. So yeah, that's pretty much it for tags. I don't think there's really any point in me even loading into the game because we haven't actually changed anything that's noticeable. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this tutorial, please be sure to smash your face into that like button, and you might as well subscribe while you're at it as well. I mean, nothing to lose there either. The next tutorial will be on ores and how you can basically just generate an ore. It's pretty simple stuff, and yeah, I will see you guys then. So goodbye.